for Savior. So not necessarily overexpanded, but still a good possibility for Terran to harass the Zerg player. Over there you can see Zerglings have just came in there to reinforce as well, so as to give Savior the chance to pull off his mutas and use them somewhere else. He seems to be going after these medic and marine force that is actually now being pulled back by it is being pulled back by Flash. He may be waiting also for the tank support before he will eventually tries to push out and probably realize that he won't really be able to take down that expansion. Not yet. He's massing his forces, and he might be going for a strong attack with everything that he has. In the meantime, Queen's Nest. So very important will be that high tech for the Zerg Defiler Mound, and later on in the game also Ultralisk Cavern, making that control tower. So it's clear that we're going to see the science vessels coming out pretty soon, and not a lot of muta harass, I can say, from Savior. And exactly right now, as I said it, now finally comes the muta harass. But great positioning from Flash. You definitely have to say this. And there's three now, only two left. But really casualties, quite a lot of muta casualties on this side. Finally he was able to pick off all the SCVs and was able to stop mining at that expansion. And Flash will be trying now to rebuild those static defenses there, and to make sure that he has that science vessel out. The science vessel will be so important for him in irradiating the mutas and getting rid of this whole muta harass that is definitely annoying him. Now you can see this red line kind of spread out Flash's forces. This is not good for him. He has to keep them together, because divided they are a lot weaker, especially against the mutas that are so mobile. They're able to come from every side and harass. Now we can see that a little bit Savior is now in the defense. He's waiting his time. He's going to go in with the mutas again to harass, and for now he's happy to leave Flash where he is with his troops and trying to go simply past around them and to take down these missile turrets, and now to try and pick off a couple of marines. So not really the best muta harass. He didn't accept killing those missile turrets. He wasn't able to inflict really great severe damage onto Flash's economy, except stopping mining for a period of time. But that was really not that important. What will be definitely important right here for Flash is to eventually push out, because until now he also hasn't harassed whatsoever, except that attempt at an attack at the 5 o'clock position. He hasn't done anything, and he really cannot allow Savior to do what he wants and to stay in his side of the map. That's not the way things work. You can't let the Zerg expand. You have to always check him, and to always put him to the test, because otherwise you're going to find yourself against faced against a number of units that you simply cannot win against. And so at the time we've got the first lurkers also on Savior's side, but there are comm sets for Flash, so I think he's not looking very bad. He's actually building some and great stuff here, great stuff, catching Flash totally off guard. Managed to kill quite some troops there before the science vessel came in to provide the detection. And he's also going to have to be very careful. In one of the earlier sets, Flash lost his first science vessel, and that hurts a lot for Terran. You really have to take care of this first science vessel, because it's the only one you'll have for a certain period of time. I don't see any Scourges, so it might be well. However, there's mutas, and the mutas don't attack. Mutas didn't attack the science vessel. Kind of poor there. They could have maneuvered past that area and past those marines and attack the science vessel from the side. Anyway, he's trying to. Flash is going to try to attack maybe the 5 o'clock position. It looks like he's heading towards it, slowly but surely, pushing forward. Nice. Burrowing that lurker right there up on the ramp, and still Savior is looking quite strong with the troops that he has, and really Flash will have to take a lot of care here with his army while he's pushing. It seems that actually Savior will not stay and defend. He will go and attack what Flash has, and Flash has to hope that those bunkers that he built at the expansion will be enough, or that Savior will come back Savior is seemingly not coming back. He's probably going to trying to resort to these to these static defenses, to his creep colonies. And on the other side we do have the bunkers. Flash will probably be able to take that down, but very importantly, it seems that there's nothing really to defend the expansion, and we just saw one science vessel going down. So hugely, with mutas and with so many lurkers, he's going in for the main, and a horrible situation from Flash. Great job from the Maestro, simply maneuvering past everything that Flash had on that side and unexpectedly coming here and attacking the main, and the main is under a lot of fire here. Not going for the expansion, going directly for Flash's main here with all his forces, and burrowing lurkers within the main. Horrible situation for Flash, and he's going to be falling behind so much in this game. Also being harassed by lurkers back on the retreat route, and we may see a couple of these. Now actually he was able to take down most of the lurkers, but we may see some of these barracks being destroyed. We can see 2 of them are burning severely, and one of them is indeed taken down. Only has 2 more lurkers, so indeed Flash will be able to annihilate everything that Savior attacked him with. However, a lot of damage inflicted by Savior, and more importantly, Flash was not able to take down that 5 o'clock expansion. He was forced to retreat before he took it down, and so the advantage for now, I would say, would be kind of on Savior's side. He still has that expansion, only has the creep colonies that he lost, and he also has the defilers out at the time. He's got lurkers, and yeah, indeed he did lose his mutaforce, but right now the Zerg is anyway switching to defilers and kind of forgetting about the mutas, especially with so many science vessels running around. I don't see a lot of scourges, I must say, for Savior. I don't know where the scourges are. He may be still having them in his main, but he will need those scourges very importantly for Zerg to attack with his army and with the scourges at the same time, so as to leave the Terran no chance to micro them away and concentrate. And really great stuff, a great job, I think, Irradiate on that, but triple Dark Swarm, and against a triple Dark Swarm the only way to go is to retreat. Now trying to also harass with some Zerglings from that side, and for now Savior will be content with keeping his army under the Dark Swarm. It seems that Flash will again be going for an attack, and I think that now Savior will be forced to pull back. I think that now he will not have the option to attack Flash in the same time. I think now he will be forced to pull back, and we may see an attack in the middle of the map, a crucial battle here, and yeah, 2 Marines harassing over there. I think we can expect very soon an encounter here, but because you can see Flash has massed his troops. Actually, no, he will be going for this 8 o'clock position, for this 8 o'clock expansion, and indeed the Scourges were poorly maneuvered. Also, a great job with the Dark Swarm. Unfortunately, Flash was able to see that coming and pulled his troops back, also killed the Defiler in the process, so that was a little bit careless. So in the meantime, trying to radiate those burrowed lurkers, and trying to eventually be able to push into that 8 o'clock expansion. It seems that he's pulling out, and only one. He did have a lot more scourges, but managed to only kill one of those science vessels. And Flash is on the run. He's actually the attacker, but now he's running away from what Savior is throwing at him, now it is not even able to land at that top left position, simply because there's a Zergling waiting there for the command center underneath, not letting it land. And really, I guess that slowly Flash is falling behind, especially economically, because only now the 3rd expansion I noticed